Hi, this is Lose and Maintain with Christian Motivation, and I wanted to check in again today. I just went for about 2 miles, I believe, a little walk/run. I try to run. I'm not quite there yet. I'm more of a jog/walk/jog/interval type of thing. But I wanted to just come on here and talk about something. I try to share, motivating things I watch, like TLC shows, reality shows, things like that. But I'm watching a lot of shows right now. I'm watching Biggest Loser Australia even. I'm obsessed with all of them. And I'm also watching 600-Pound Life with my family as well as on my own. Yeah, it's just a lot going on, a lot taking in, because it all motivates me, even kind of the bad things, because you don't see enough of the bad things online. A lot of social media is, people just posting their goals or their dreams or their achievements and reaching it, and just all the good stuff, whereas the nitty-gritty stuff and the bad stuff is kind of ignored or pushed to the side, and that's understandable. Like, I don't post a lot of my negative stuff either. When I gain weight, I don't want to post that. No one wants to post that, right? So I really like those shows because it does show the negative side, the bad moments. In 600-Pound Life, people have weight gain, and they show, life events happening that causes setbacks and things like that. But what I really wanted to talk about today in this video was, I was recently looking back at my goal list from January and the New Year's resolutions, because New Year's resolutions are just this crazy time of year where everyone gets hyped up and they make this list, and it's usually something big that they cannot really achieve. They kind of grab too much, and then, by February, it all kind of fizzles out, which is crazy because the statistic is that 80% of New Year's resolutions end. They don't reach their goals by February. They give up, which I think is crazy. 80, not 18, but 80. That is such a big number. So I wanted to reflect. I just recently posted a blog on Lose and Maintain about my goal list and my phase 2. I hit my phase 2. I didn't quite hit my goal, but I did lose weight. I did make progress on it. That was April 14th, something like that. But now my next goal is July 10th. And sorry, I said that wrong. It's phase 2 for July. That was phase 1. And phase 1 was just really rough. I was sick several times. My kids bring every single disease to me possible. So yeah, I got sick several times, and it did help me in a way because I had no appetite, and that did help me finally lose some pounds. I also exercised. I also worked hard, and it was tough. And believe me, those first weeks, those first months are so hard. The cravings are so enormous, and it feels like nothing can fill you up. Nothing can satisfy you. Now I feel like my appetite has gotten so much better. So much better. I can eat a salad and be full now. I can, have tea, and in between meals, I can drink some tea, and that's just perfect. That's enough for me. I'm really happy for that. I just want to keep going because I still have a lot more to lose. My face, I have, my arms. It's obvious, but that's the thing with a weight loss journey. You can't beat yourself up. You have to just keep going. Bit by bit, it all adds up over time. It's really a patience game, being patient and pushing through and doing the best you can and just focusing on 1 pound at a time. I've lost weight before a couple times. That's what makes me so angry, is that I have done this before, and doing it again is so stressful and so hard. And it's like you're putting your body through stress because you're at a deficit, and your body doesn't want to be at a deficit. And it's like this battle between your brain, your heart, and your stomach. You really want it. You want to be determined, but your brain is saying one thing, your stomach's saying you're hungry. There's hormones involved, and it's just crazy. But yeah, I wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions, and I guess it is a New Year's resolution. I didn't quite start in January though, so I don't feel like that's quite fair. I actually started in February. January, I really did start, but I kind of got stressed out and things happened and I stayed the same, I believe. If I look back on my records, I stayed the same and I even gained for a week or two and then I dropped it again. It was kind of more of a yo-yo diet kind of thing, which I am a chronic yo-yo dieter. I say that all the time, but up a week, down a week, up a week, down a week. And I just kind of stayed the same. And that's very frustrating as well to go through, by the way. But yeah, once February hit, I finally went at it and I got the weight to go down. March was good. February, I got sick. March, I also got sick. And it was these crazy coughing ones that I guess go around the schools. It was like coughing nonstop and just, awful. And then, slight fevers and lack of appetite, all of that fun stuff. But I'm happy to report that my resolution's going well, and I really want to stick to it this year, and by next January be at maintenance. Even if I can hit it by October, I would be happy. But yeah, it's just crazy how many people quit New Year's resolutions. Me being one of them. I have had New Year's resolutions every year since, before I can remember, probably when I was a kid, even 13, 12, around. I know even at 12, I wanted to lose weight. Now that it's almost half the year, June is going to mark, 6 months is half the year, right? Around June, that area. So we're getting close to the halfway mark. And I just really want to stay accountable and keep going with this. How do you keep it going? How do you keep on it when the year is flying by and life happens? Things happen, because I have not been perfect this year at all. I still have lost, because I'm guessing it's because I am pushing myself and I am holding myself accountable. I'm blogging and I'm forcing myself kind of to do this. It's like determination is a big one. You got to be determined. And even when the scale is awful and you see gains, you just have to keep going and say, okay, next week's going to be better. Next week's going to be better. Because when I have weighed and there's a gain or I stay the same, that's one of the worst feelings you can feel when you're on this journey, because you worked so hard all week and you're exercising, but then you get on the scale and there's no progress. That's such a horrible feeling, and you want to beat yourself up and you just want to give up and go binge and eat everything. But that's the opposite thing that you should do. And also, by the way, those weeks that I did badly, I did eat badly. It just wasn't during the week. It was the weekend, because I am a chronic weekend sabotager as well. Yo-yo dieter and weekend sabotager, because I love my weekends. I love to spend time with my family. I love to relax and enjoy and have a little ice cream or have a little snack or something like that, which I know is wrong and bad, but it's a habit. It's a bad habit, and it's something eventually I hope to regulate and quit. Well, I will. That's what you got to say. I will do it. But yeah, that's just what my personal experience. I'm not a professional or anything like that, but my personal experience is that when times are tough, when your weight is stalling or plateauing, you just keep going and you change something too. If you keep going and don't change anything, then nothing's going to change, right? That's floating around. I've seen that quote all over. But yeah, you got to change it up a little bit. So like my earlier example, the weekends doing badly, and I weigh in, even after all the hard work during the week, I stay the same, or there's a 1 pound gain, which is awful. Instead of beating myself up and binging, you got to change. You've got to focus on making this new week even better. Maybe fixing something on the weekend, eating a little less, whatever you can do. And it doesn't have to be giant things. It can be baby steps. And yeah, I just wanted to report on that. And I'm tired after my workout. I'm planning to do more. I hope you're all having a great time and reaching your goals as well. Friend me if you want. I'm on Creation Motivation at Lose and Maintain. And, all of that helps me stay accountable. And I hope to make good progress by phase 2, which is going to come up pretty soon. So have a great day. Happy goal getting. Reach your goals. Bye, guys.